course, we know that 2017 has been an amazing year for gaming, but who would have thought that Sledgehammer, who introduced jetpacks and boost jumping to the Call of Duty franchise, 3 years later would bring it back to boots on the ground with one of the best Call of Duties ever, Call of Duty World War II, with an excellent campaign, great zombies, and a multiplayer that rewards practice and clever tactics. We have this year a Call of Duty that we'll want to be playing until the next instalment, and not one that we put on the shelf like last year's Infinite Warfare. The campaign takes you from the beaches of Normandy to an assault on the last bridge across the Rhine, playing mainly with your platoon, and the trials and tribulations that they've got to endure as the different personalities of the lieutenant and the sergeant clash over how best to achieve the objective. Sure, it's corny and it's cheesy, but not only does the campaign have some poignant moments, it's packed full of those Call of Duty experiences we love, manning AA guns, jeep chases, driving tanks, even flying planes, and of course some excellent first-person shooter moments that make you feel like you're in Saving Private Ryan or Band of Brothers. I'm no zombies expert, but I know that I've had fun playing Sledgehammer's take on the game mode, and when I first started playing I even managed to get quite far into the objectives you've got to do without looking at things up on the internet. I feel that this version of zombies, although not as colourful as Treyarch zombies, is just as much fun to play, and I'll be having a real crack at actually finishing it too. The multiplayer, once you've dusted off the cobwebs from your Twitch skills, has that important ingredient of rewarding those who practice and implement sensible tactics while playing. I've had fun playing all the different divisions or classes, from the standard assault rifle one to shotguns, snipers, LMGs, and of course the submachine guns. The maps may be a little on the small side, but there are some larger ones, and once you've got to know the callouts and channels, even the smaller maps are great to play on too. I can see myself putting an awful lot of time into the Call of Duty World War II multiplayer over the next few months and even the next year. Now, on top of this, we've still got two massive DLCs for Battlefield 1 to experience. We've got Turning Tides coming in December and Apocalypse coming in 2018, expanding for what, in my opinion, has been the definitive shooter of this console generation. We're going to be exploring different theatres of World War II with sea operations, with different soldiers. We're going to be going back to the fields of Flanders for the massive battles, probably of the Somme and maybe even Ypres too, and there'll be more vehicles. I have never put as many hours into any game as I have in Battlefield 1, and that's a testament to the skill of DICE, the developers, and their ability to create a balanced, fun game that is great to play, that again rewards practice and sensible tactics. The title for this video is The Best of Times, and it really is in relation to first-person boots-on-the-ground shooters. We've got an excellent Battlefield game, we've got an excellent Call of Duty, and I haven't even mentioned the likes of Rainbow Six Siege, which brings a no respawn flavour into the mix. We've got PlayerUnknown's Battleground on the horizons for consoles, with the Xbox version coming out in December and the PlayStation 4 version, it will be hitting next year, it simply has to, and that will round off our first-person shooter extravaganza. But until then, we can still rejoice in having Call of Duty World War II and Battlefield 1 to play, two amazing shooters that are a pleasure to play. Anyway, that's enough from me. If you enjoyed the video, hit like if you want to see more of the same. Press subscribe. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.